Today's topic I want to talk about, is your health optional? Is your health and fitness optional? Most people view it as optional, and we really need to get to a point where we view it as something in our life that isn't optional, that is like other important things like work, school, church, things you do that aren't optional. So we're going to dig into that here and talk about how we look at health and fitness and how we should look at it. It is beginning of February. By now you've probably had New Year's resolutions and you've either already quit, you're about to quit, or you're still going strong and hopefully you won't quit. But the majority of what I see is people start in January, they're gung-ho, they get off to a good start. Chances are they probably went too much, too fast, changed their life way too much, and now they're ready to quit because it's just not sustainable. The key is getting off this roller coaster every year, or starting in January and going on some insane exercise program and diet, all in 100%, setting the bar way too high, by the way, and then you're miserable. You went from doing nothing to doing everything, and then you quit, you throw in the towel. I see it all the time. For every success story that I see, I probably see 9 of every 10 people, one success, 9 people quit. Every one of them could succeed, but they throw in the towel, they quit. And a lot of times it's just by going from doing nothing to doing too much and then getting on that roller coaster. Then they realize this is miserable, I'd rather do nothing. Or life gets in the way, or something where they miss, and then they just throw in the towel, and then they quit. And they quit for a couple months, weeks, months, some people years, and then they think, okay, it's time. And they try again, and same process. Too much, strict diet, from going from eating whatever you want to not enjoying anything and eating way too strict, and going from not exercising to trying to go into the gym every day, then they quit. It's not sustainable. Then you're back down. So it's a month on, a couple weeks or a month on, a couple months or so off, and then back on and off, that roller coaster. We've all been on it. I know everybody who's probably watching this at some point has been on that roller coaster. So we want to get you off of that roller coaster, encourage you to make health and fitness, exercise, make that a lifestyle. Make it important. It's got to become one of those things in your life that is done no matter what. Work. I like to use work as an example. Most people that have a job and they have a career, they work, they go to work Monday through Friday or whatever the days are, and it's the schedule, and you do your job, you work. You might miss, you get sick, you might miss, take vacation, things like that, but the default setting is you go to work unless something comes up and causes you to miss. When that something is over, you go back to work. We seem to not make exercise like that. We make exercise the opposite, where we don't exercise, but one day we might wake up and say, you know what, it's time. I'm going to go exercise today. And you do it that day. But the default setting isn't to exercise. The default setting is not to exercise unless you decide to exercise. So we need to reverse that. We need to set it to where that's part of your plan. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever your days are, it's part of your day, and you exercise. If something gets in the way and you have to miss, no big deal. You just start over the next day and you get back on. At the end of the month, you've done your amount of exercise you wanted to do. At the end of the year, you never quit. That's the whole deal. That's the most important part, is making it part of your lifestyle, is making it something that you do no matter what. And I don't mean that you're not going to miss. I just mean you regularly do it no matter what. You might miss days and weeks here and there, no big deal, but it's part of your lifestyle. That's more important than what you do. Once you get that ingrained, then you can work on what you do. Most people decide the most important part is the program, or I got to do this, I got to do that, or I've got to work this level to get results. Well, that doesn't work if you quit, so you might as well get to a level you can sustain and do that ongoing, and then work on improving it as you go. So once you've got it as a lifestyle, then we can work on what you do. We got plenty of tips that can help you with that. But remember, it's not optional. Your health and fitness is not optional. If you want the results, you want to stay healthy, you've got to make this part of your life. You want to stay in shape, because here's the deal, it's not a situation where you're exercising, you're doing good things, you're getting results, and then you quit and you just stay right where you are until you pick back up months later or years later. It's not like that. You go backwards. Your health and your body is going to go in the wrong direction unless you push it forward. So you can't just sit idle and just pick back up. So that's why everybody's on that roller coaster, and everybody is on that. I've heard people say that they've lost, they've dieted their way to gaining 50 pounds. They've lost 10 pounds and then gained 20. And then lost 10 and then gained 20. It's over and over and over, because once you stop, you go backwards. So the key is to have if you slip up here and there for a little bit, minimize the damage. Try to break even, get results. Break even, get results, versus going backwards. And if you never quit, you won't go backwards. So don't throw in the towel. And it's not optional. No one gets a pass. It's because our bodies are not geared to just stay where they are. They have to. You're either getting healthier, or maintaining, or getting healthier, or you're going backwards. But you can't just do nothing and expect to at least stay the same. So oftentimes people have that mindset. So remember that in this journey of yours of getting in better shape. Remember that you've got to keep moving forward. You've got to keep investing in your health, and you've got to make it part of your lifestyle, because it is not optional. And the more you take care of yourself, the better off you're going to be. You'll feel better, you'll look better, you'll have more energy, you'll sleep better. All these benefits you probably already know, but you cannot get them without taking care of yourself. The main theme of this time of year is probably a time when you're likely to be burning out already, is to think about taking a pace that's sustainable, that you can sustain ongoing. And instead of thinking, I'm going to reach my goals, think, I'm going to make this part of my lifestyle, and you just keep moving forward. And you always will have goals you're working towards, but when you get there, the goals always move. And you can live life in the process. So just keep pushing forward, and take the pressure off, because it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to be permanent. Then you work on what you do. And a good thing you can do is find a program like the Jason's Workout World Virtual Personal Trainer, something like that. Or you could even do any program that you can follow that has accountability. Those are good things. But just make it part of your day, make it part of your routine, part of your schedule, and ingrain it in your life, and realize this is not optional. So subscribe to our videos, check jasonsworkoutworld.com, check our Facebook page, our Instagram. We overload you with tips and different things, demonstrations, videos, and exercises and workouts, all these things that can help you in this journey. We'll give you what you need to get there, but the main thing is you got to do it. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.